Took an overnight flight from Edmonton to Toronto. Got 3 hours of sleep on the plane, lost 2 hours from the time change. And then we have to give a presentation.
Okay, we gotta go, so let's go.
You ready? Okay, so we're on our way to Blog Podium. It's a conference for bloggers. I think there's like 74 people scheduled for our first one.
I'm just gonna be like up there asleep.
The buildings are so much taller here than they are in Vancouver.
Look like I got 2 hours of sleep.
I got like 5 or 6, and you look way better than me.
Hey, you made it. How are you, man?
See you again.
I'm nervous as hell.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you.
You know the tech guys, right?
Give me a microphone check.
A microphone check. 1, 2. What is this?
Peep the views, Chris. Peep the views.
Getting ready.
Yeah, so this is just our apartment. Well, our ex-apartment. We broke up with it last week.
All right, so the famous question we get asked all of the time is, what camera should I buy?
Get a Facebook message from a person I haven't talked to in years. There's probably a 70% chance it's gonna be like, hey, I'm buying a camera. What camera should I buy?
Yeah, what camera should I get?
Like, hey, we haven't chatted in a long time. How are you? What camera should I buy?
Yeah.
People always ask about mics. Mics and audio generally seen in this big black box with a question mark. You remember this graph? Because I told you this is the most important thing.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Never forget it.
We always do this.
We're gonna eat some lunch. First talk went pretty good, I think.
People showed up.
People showed up. People asked questions. We're writing things down. And
As if we knew what we were talking about. Pull the wool over
told
their
all the
eyes.
lies. No kidding.
I'm so tired right now. Can I just take a nap here?
What about lunch? Yeah.
Excellent.
And then one more session.
Okay.
Didn't get very much sleep last night. It's time to wake up. We have to present in like 10 minutes.
Hundreds.
Honey.
It was lovely seeing you again.
And you can come to the pajama party. Yay! Chris, bring your best pair of fancy pajamas.
Maybe you'll be in one of their vlogs. You're in the vlog. Autumn.
Hi.
She's in the
Oh
vlog.
my god, this is saving my life.
How was the day?
Day was great.
Uh-oh.
It's locked.
Walking through a rotating door with 2 people, doing the shuffle. Bad news. Oh, let me flip that to slow motion. It was good. We had 2 sessions.
Beginner video and advanced video.
I think the first one was a little bit more energy. We had about 75 people in the crowd. The second one, we only had about half that. I was also super tired because I'm going on 3 hours of sitting asleep on the airplane.
Lovely catching up with all the blogger buddies.
All your
internet
blogger friends. Yeah, meeting a lot of new people for the first time, seeing old friends.
I think it was a good day.
Indeed.
I'm ready for bed, but
I know, I want to go to sleep.
getting up early tomorrow to head into Buffalo to try to find an apartment.
Because we were unsuccessful in our last endeavor. And we are at our stop. After you, madame.
Thank you. This is bad news.
What's bad news?
We're about to go into our hotel room. We're both very tired. I don't know if we're going to leave. P.S. Pixellens.club. If you want to learn about video, if you weren't taking your session today, join our Facebook group.
Your ninja sounds are almost as good as mine.
This is our hotel. This is the train station.
I took a cab from the train station to the hotel the other day.
That is despicable.
Babe.
Can't believe you took
There was shit on
a
the
cab, overexposed to the train.
What are you doing inside? You're not supposed to be in here.
Come on, we're going to Buffalo, by the way. Back to Buffalo to look for an apartment because we couldn't find one.
Except, guy who was supposed to show us around is gone on vacation. And he said there's gonna be an assistant to take his place, and there's not. So we're coming to town. So our real estate agent's basically just gonna take us around the neighborhoods, and we're just gonna kind of creep in windows and see what we can see. At a later date, do a FaceTime walkthrough or something.
Train tickets to Pearson. There was no car rentals in the city.
Let's go.
Buffalo, here we come. For the 3rd time.
Yeah, seriously.
Right, we just got detained at the border. And I first want to say that it's experiences like this that reinforce the concept that honesty is not always the best policy. I'm just gonna say exactly why we're crossing the border, because both Becky and myself have accepted jobs in the US and we're looking for a place to stay. Now I know the rules that you're not allowed to move without a visa. I can move fine because I was born in the US and I'm a US citizen. Becky, where she has to come down on a visa to work, she can't immigrate and can't start work until her visa is put through. We know this, but there was nowhere anyone told me that we couldn't come down and just look at apartments. Anyway, this guy at the Border Patrol said it's illegal to do that. You can't come and look at apartments. You have to drive your car over here and we're gonna have to interrogate you. Thankfully, we weren't detained for long. The person who was behind the counter, she was very nice, just asked us some reasonable questions. And she said, okay, you're free to go. Pretty sure that they do that on purpose. They have this scary guy out there who's all, makes you feel like a criminal. And then when you get in, you're so terrified that you'll just comply with whatever. Couldn't you just been reasonable off the get-go? Anyway, that's my rant. We are at a very advantageous, dare I say, privileged situation here where you're coming from a first world country with a company that's backing you, trying to do this without those things, and with a spouse who is an American citizen. That is the easiest route. There's no way this could be easier, and it's still a pain in the ass. Really, our problems aren't that bad compared to other people. We are thankful for what we have. It's just a pain in the ass. It'll make you feel like a criminal when it's just like, dude, I'm coming just to look at apartments. Like, chill.
Now that the day is almost half gone, hopefully we'll be able to find a place.
Yeah. Smell, Becky, what do you smell?
Cheerios.
Yeah, I think it's Cheerios. I was gonna say, if it's Lucky Charms, you can definitely smell it.
You can smell the difference between Lucky Charms and Cheerios.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. As per usual, with seems like everything that I decided to choose, the most expensive one was my absolute entire favorite. It hit every single wish list item. It had like en-suite laundry, 3 bedrooms, lots of windows, hardwood floor throughout, a bathtub, 2 parking spots in a gated garage. It also had amenities like spa, hot tub, pool, hotel amenities. There's a restaurant here close to your work-ish, but it's $4,000 a month.
That's $4,000 US. That's over double what we're paying in Vancouver.
A lot that we saw downtown that I'm just not comfortable. The list here is like literally 5 properties. Some of them were just like meh, some of them were cool.
You gotta see the pictures inside. Big nog French toast.
Back in Toronto. Today just didn't really go as we were hoping, but I'm hopeful after our Skype meeting next weekend that we'll have an apartment.
Bit of a process, but when has anything in our lives ever not been a process?
True.
I hear you got a man, mate.
I do. Whole lot of booty.
Now you're gonna shoot it.
Can I see you twerk?
No.